Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're going to get into a problem that I think we've all run into.
Oh, for sure.
That moment when you need to control a camera or a switcher that's miles away, and you just get bogged down.
Yeah, you're lost in a sea of firewall settings, remote IT calls, port forwarding. It's a mess.
It can completely derail a production day.
Exactly. And that frustration is really at the heart of what we're looking at today, the Datavideo BB-1 Professional Kit.
Right, and this comes with a full 12-month subscription to their dvCloud Professional plan. I saw the price tag is just under $1,800.
It is. And the promise here is pretty huge. It claims to make all that complex networking basically disappear.
Disappear. This sounds a little too good to be true. I mean, you're crossing the public internet. How can you just make layer 3 networking issues vanish?
Well, the trick is abstraction. It's not that the issues vanish, it's that you, the user, don't have to deal with them.
Okay, so how does it work?
The BB-1 system uses the dvCloud platform to create a dedicated secure tunnel between your two locations.
So it's like a VPN, but without the setup headache.
Sort of, yeah. It essentially fools the remote gear into thinking the control panel is sitting right there on the same local network.
No manual IP configuration at all.
None. No firewall tinkering. The idea is that it just works.
Okay, let's unpack the hardware. The kit comes with 2 boxes, right?
That's right. One BB-1 unit sits with you, the operator, and the other one goes to the remote location with the gear.
And how many devices can you control with that?
A single pair of BB-1s can handle up to 5 IP-enabled devices at each end.
So cameras, switchers, teleprompters, that kind of thing.
Exactly. And if you need more, you just add more BB-1 units. The source material says you can scale it all the way up to control 25 remote devices in total.
Wow, okay. But if we're tunneling all this control data across the public internet, my next question is obviously about security. How bulletproof is this?
That's a fair question, and they've addressed it. All the data that goes between the BB-1 devices is locked down with 256-bit encryption.
Which is pretty much the industry standard. It's strong.
Very strong. And, for our listeners in government or large enterprises, it's also TAA compliant.
Which is a big deal for purchasing requirements.
A huge deal. It just adds another layer of trust. You can either integrate it into an existing network or have the BB-1s create their own isolated one.
Okay, so control is sorted, security is sorted. Let's talk about the actual video stream. That's where unstable networks really show their ugly side.
Right. Pixelation, lag, dropped frames.
And the key here seems to be its reliance on SRT, secure, reliable transport. Why is that the crucial nugget?
Well, it's just a whole different ballgame compared to older protocols like RTMP.
How so?
When an RTMP stream hits a bad low bandwidth connection, it starts to fall apart. It buffers, it drops frames, it can't cope.
We've all seen that.
Yeah. SRT is much smarter. It uses really sophisticated error correction. It can retransmit only the specific data packets that were lost.
So it's more efficient.
Much more efficient. And it solves those errors faster. The result is just a way more stable stream, lower latency, even when the network itself is acting up.
So it's not just about enabling remote production. It's about making it genuinely reliable.
That's the real insight. You're not fighting the network anymore.
So to sum it all up, we've got network complexity solved through abstraction.
Right. It's just handled in the cloud.
Then you've got the path secured with 256-bit encryption.
Yep. Rock solid.
And finally, the visual stability is locked in with SRT. The system basically takes the burden of network planning off the engineer's plate entirely.
It really does.
And that actually leaves me with a final thought, a question for you to mull over.
Okay.
If secure, low-latency control can be completely abstracted away like this, managed entirely by a cloud platform, does this signal the end of traditional hardware-centric broadcast infrastructure planning? Are we just entering an era where the local network is a simple pipe and all the real complexity, all the control, just lives in the cloud?
That is a fascinating question.
Something to think about. That's your deep dive homework. We'll catch you next time.